All right, our next hero is Sarah, and I already see his stupid face. Ryoma? Well, well, well. I'm not sure how I feel. Ryoma is still a really good sword hero, chat. I have Ryoma, I haven't given him his refine, but his weapon is really good. And his stat spread of all the Gen 1 heroes, I think he was our original S tier sword hero when the game first launched. Since then, he's been on a huge fall. It wasn't until he got Raijinto Refine that he really became really good. And I think it's because of Legend of Ryoma that it happened and became so good. Because Ryoma got Legend of Hero Remix around the same time. So, Ryoma is our next Resplendent hero. He's actually quite good. Alright guys, so here's my Ryoma. He's very, very, very crummy because I never committed to him. But now that he has his Refine and is becoming a Resplendent hero, I just committed to Kagerou's Resplendent. So that means I'll get Ryoma as well, which makes me really happy actually because he's actually still a really good hero. For those who have forgot, his base stats are 41 HP, 34 attack, minus plus attack, so it's 53 with the sword, 35 speed, 27 defense, and 21 res. So adding 2 to everything gets him to 43 HP, 36 attack, 37 speed, 29 defense, and 23 res. I don't believe he has a super boon. He does not have a super boon. So yeah, obviously go for plus speed or plus attack. But the big thing is his Raijinto Refine. Okay, I can't afford it right now, guys. But Raijinto Refine is actually quite amazing. It's not every time this happens. It's even better on his flying legendary counterpart because legendary Ryoma cannot use null follow-up. This sword has null follow-up. So let me read it. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range, of course, still a DC weapon. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed, defense, res +4 during combat, and neutralizes effects that guarantees foe's follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. In other words, null follow-up. It seems pretty simple nowadays, but that is actually such a great combination. Because he has null follow-up in his B slot, in his weapon slot, it opens up his B slot for things like Spurn or Special Spiral or whatever you would like to use. But it really opens things up. Personally, I think Spurn is probably his best B slot. Okay, yes. But it's not all about how good he performs as a unit. Let's see how good he looks as a unit. That's what, Asgarian armor? You know what, it's actually kind of fitting. The white with the red he already has. I don't know, what do you guys think? It looks clean. I like the look. He looks like a samurai warlord. But that lobster look of before is really, really gone at this point. His chibi form still looks pretty proper, but the portrait form of it, you can still see his old armor underneath, and he's wearing like the Scarian breastplate, as well as the pauldron. His gloves still look the same. His sword looks so cool like this. A white sheathed katana looks really badass. Yeah, he really reminds me of Alphonse. Like, this was really much based on Alphonse. His boots as well. Ascar. Alright, let's see his attack pose. Oh, wait, let's compare him. Old Ryoma, the white and red look. Primary color red, secondary color white. Gold trimmings. New Ryoma, red is now the secondary color. White takes the primary color. And then, of course, the gold. I think red is even like the tertiary color at this point. 3-color basis. Yeah, which one do you like more? Because I'm really liking Old Ryoma, man. Old Ryoma still looks so good. The new armor looks clean, but it feels like something's been lost. Something doesn't quite feel as right, you know? In terms of attack art, ooh, it looks like he drew and then quickly swung. The katana, the Raijinto, looks so badass now. And of course, he still looks really confident. The pose. You can tell the artist researched posing of how somebody would look after swinging a sword. That looks really accurate. And you can see his hand, right? It's really important to not be holding the weapon too tightly. If your muscles tense up, you don't go as quickly. So that's actually a really cool little detail. His face looks... He still looks like as confident as ever. It does look good. And when you go down his belt looks really, really cool if you notice it. Yeah, the burgundy color fits well with the red and gold already. Yeah, so in the portrait art, I think I take Old Ryoma because it just feels a lot more right. It looks a lot more right to me as well. But in terms of this, the attack art, chat, Old Ryoma just looks like he's gonna like stab somebody with the katana, which is definitely something you can do. But this, a swing is so much more badass, I think. The old one's not bad though. It just doesn't look as professional, as cool as this. Special art. Just a giant wing of thunder. Very, very fitting. It is, after all, the Raijinto, right? So, yeah, it's not anything crazy, but you can see some extra detailing here. The light from the lightning from the sword swing is going off his pauldron. It's shining into his face, his headband, and yeah, you can see it illuminate the rest of his body as well. It does look really, really cool. So yeah, as it was before, Raijinto stabbing forward while the lightning and stuff is pretty cool. But yeah, you know what? I think with the special art, I prefer this much more. The herd art. I don't know, man. It looks really plain. He looks like he got hit on the side, but he's holding his arm up even though he has like no protection there. His pants are super bulky, exposing the knee. No bulge. Just saying. His stance is still good. But I think this is a really plain hurt art. It's okay though. Chat, which one do you like more? I think they're both not that great, to be honest. But this is okay. He looks like he's more in pain here, more being challenged. And he does do a more dynamic pose by like holding on his katana sheath. And the way he's holding his katana looks more defensive, right? Whereas this looks kind of a bit weird, right? Like, why are you just standing there like that? This is a mix-up. I'm not completely for the old art, nor am I completely for the new art. Huh. Alright, this is interesting. In terms of the art, I can't really tell which one I fully like more. I'm going to use the new version just because I like the new version, and it's more fresh than the old version. And after the Resplendent Hero outfit comes out, and I get the extra stats, I'll formally build him as well. So I'm looking forward to using him. However, yeah. It feels like a lot of old players for Ryoma might actually prefer the old version of him. Let's listen to him though.
A change of outfit can be quite refreshing. Perhaps I should do it more often.
Too bad you only get one Resplendent form, huh?
After spending so much time in Asker, I hold an affection for this world that will doubtless make returning home difficult.
He thinks he won't go home? No way, he's definitely going home. Alright, let's read what else. Sharina's fashion check. The eldest prince of Hoshido is here in his eye-catching new attire from Askar. Does anything about his armor look familiar? That's right, it features an asymmetrical pauldron design to protect his neck, just like the armor that Alphonse, Commander, Anna, and I wear. Yep, that definitely looks like him. It definitely feels really Askarian. Alright guys, what do you think of our new Resplendent Hero? Was this somebody you predicted? I should have predicted this. He's really popular. I mean, Ryoma became a legendary hero, Xander never did. So that was probably good hinting. I'm still waiting for heroes like Corrin, heroes that I like Tharja. I'm still waiting for like, you know, heroes I presume are a bit more popular overall. But this isn't a bad pick. As a 5-star, he offers you no fodder though. But if you're a user of him already, or you already have a version of him with like bad IVs, getting this merge might be enough to get you to use him. He's easy to build actually. His oldest build is Fury Advantage, which still works, I believe. But yeah, no follow-up in the sword with his stats. He's still serviceable today. So overall, good pick. I think the art overall, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's exemplary. I think it's quite nice. It's quite clean. But I don't think it's close to like a masterpiece or something. Anyways, that is Ryoma, the next Resplendent Hero.